Oh, hi. So, how are you holding up? Because this is episode 14 of Let's Play Pokemon LeafGreen. I'm RedScooter1000. Yay. Anyway, in the last episode, we went all around Celadon City doing almost sweet FA, but we did some things, we got some items, and we evolved one of our party members. Speaking of which, I said I'd nickname them in between episodes, and I have. So, say hello to Kiwano. Am I pronouncing that right? I have no idea. So you might be asking yourself, let's get a 1000. What is a Kiwano? Did you just make up a word? Surprisingly, actually, no, I didn't. Kiwano is an actual thing. It's another name for the horned fruit, which is some sort of rare exotic fruit. But why have I named Jolteon this? Well, that fruit happens to be yellow and have spikes. Yellow? Spikes? I think it works. What? Are you saying I had to Google that? How absurd! What, do you think I just typed what is yellow and has spikes into Google and it came up? Come on. Jeez. But anyway, you may also notice I fixed a typo. Turns out Millennium has 2 N's. I did not know that. But it's fixed, so we're all good. Anyway, after the last episode, I promised you guys progress, and progress is what I shall deliver. By going into this game corner, because it is quite suspicious. Because this rocket grunt, I don't like the look of him. I think he wants to beat me up. I'm guarding this poster. Go away or else. Well, I can't even see anything except an R. Stupid letter R. I mean, the letter R has screwed me over before. In spelling tests and spelling competitions, it's always the letter R, and I don't even know why. It's so ridiculous. Well, this time it was the letter N, but never mind that. And we got ourselves a Raticate. So yes, Millennium just needs 2 more levels, and she'll learn Flamethrower, and we'll be all good. I feel like Jolteon should be able to hold its own, because it does have Shockwave, and so I feel, hey, we should be good. Anyway, we can try out Brick Break now. Even though no, Dig wouldn't be stronger. If we had Earthquake, that would be stronger, because after Stab, that would go 150, and Brick Break would do Actually, no, Brick Break would do 150, because super effective non-Stab. But either way. I didn't see who he's sending out, but we'll keep switch training. No, only 2 more levels, and then we can stop this. And we have a lot of trainers. Now, if the trainer has too many Pokemon, I won't bother to switch train for every single one, just because I realize that will probably get tedious and make things take a lot longer than they need to. Excuse me, I think I just want to adjust my camera a little. That looks a bit better. Anyway, let's see what Kiwano's got. I have no idea if I'm saying that right. Maybe it was a bad choice for a nickname, but hey, I wasn't sure what to call it, so I went with this. Dang, son. The team marker hideout might be discovered. I better tell boss. Where'd he go? Where did he go? Something's fishy. Hey! A switch behind the poster. Push it? Beep. Staircase. Wait, how did he get down it if it hadn't spawned yet? Mysteries. Anyway, here we have the Rocket Hideout. The only thing that can make this better is if the Smooth McGroove version of this song was playing. But it's not. So, let's see what we got here. Item. An escape rope. You want out, you can get out. It's all complicated words and numbers that make no sense. I.e. anything on a computer. Any technological thing on a computer. I mean, I did IT last year. Barely understood any of it. You've broken into Team Rocket's operation? What nerve! Didn't really break in, buddy. I just sort of pressed the button, went down some stairs, and here I am! Man, everybody here got Eradicate. You got Eradicate? The other guy got Eradicate? What is it with Team Rocket guns and Eradicates? It's pretty ridiculous. Hey, me, I've got an item. Who should we send in? Spikes did pretty well against the first Eradicate. Because, you know, he's got some good defense behind him, so let's send him in again. So, we're going to be going through this rocket hideout. There are going to be many trainers, many rocket grunts being fought. So we're going to need some good discussion topics. Thankfully, a big thing recently happened. Very big thing. A little thing called E3. Yes, E3 recently happened. And being a big Nintendo guy, I didn't really pay attention to any of the other conferences, other than Nintendo's. But really, Nintendo's was the only one I needed to pay attention to, because Nintendo's just like, Nintendo just went, hey, we have this, we have this, we have this, you should buy our games. And I'm just like, God damn it, I need to save up money for uni. I can't be buying all your games. But then you just come out with all these good games, and it's just like, you know I have to buy them. And it's just like, ugh. Damn it, Nintendo. Yes, so many good games. So many. So yeah, first up, Smash Bros. News. We got some new playable characters, baby. We have the Mii Fighters. You can fight as your Mii. And they sort of did this so you can, you know, make certain Miis and fight as them. So, you know, you can fight as pretty much anyone you want. My first plans, make a Tony Abbott Mii, put it into the game, and beat the absolute crap out of it. I'm gonna like this. Millennium, I could like Confuse Ray it or something, but I don't know. Let's go into Kiwano, see what Kiwano can do against that Drowsy. Headbutt. Ouch. Take this. Yay. Has he had critical hits on yourself, huh? But yeah, Mii Fighters. The fact that they have sort of like 3 different styles of Mii Fighters, Brawler, Sword Fighter, and the third one. I think that, that'll make things pretty interesting, you know? Pick your Mii Fighter, pick your moveset, and go. Yeah, as usual, rocket grunts are pretty weak. Ow. That hurt. So, what's behind here? Gate? Gate? Gate! And there's nothing here. Oh well. Downstairs. Hello! Boss said you can see goose with the seal scope. Please, what country did you come from? What country did I come from? Because with my accent, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Anyway. So yes, what other new characters were there? Well, Lady Palutena from Kid Icarus was announced as a playable character. Now, she's one of those characters that fans were speculating a lot, you know? They were saying, ah, yeah, Lady Palutena is going to be playable, definitely, she's going to be playable, and I'm just thinking, nah, I don't see it. I don't see Lady Palutena being playable as a character. And then Nintendo goes and makes me eat my words by making her playable. So, well, there you go. So yeah, I had to eat a big slice of humble pie there, but I don't know. So, hey, I'm excited. I'm excited, you know? Better to think someone's not going to be playable than they are, rather than thinking someone's going to be playable than they're not, you know? Because Lady Palutena does look like a pretty good character, you know? She got all these different moves. She's got all this fancy special stuff. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Like, I don't even know. I don't even. But still, Lady Palutena looks like it's going to be a fun character to use. And then you got the third playable character. Oh boy, fans are speculating this one too. And it finally happened. We got Pac-Man all up in the Smash Bros. That's right. Pac-Man, Mr. Waka 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 himself, is Waka Waka Waka-ing his way into Smash Bros, baby. Personally, I'm excited. It's gonna be hella fun playing as Pac-Man. Hella fun. I never even used that word. I'm breaking out that word for this occasion because that's how much fun it's gonna be. It's a good thing Pac-Man got arms and legs, or else I don't see it being a very viable fighter. But there you go. And this Rocket Grunt's got a lot of Pokemon. Like, jeez. It's like, cool it with the pokes. Oh, this Raticate's only level 17. I can take him. Then again... you don't want to be too risky sometimes. Those Raticates can do some major damage with Hyper Fang. Oh well. So there's that guy finally out of the way. Phew. Like, could that have taken any longer? Anyway, let's go get our healing up in here. Did a little item sorting. So yeah, now our items are more conveniently placed. So we have these spinny tiles. In Generation 1, those went really, really slowly, but thankfully in Gen 3 they're sped up. But yes, basically once you step on one, you have to keep going in those directions until you hit a stopping point. There's a moonstone that you actually have to pick up, because you can't get past it. Here's TM12, which is Taunt. Taunt does a dark type move, doesn't do any damage, it's more of a status move. What Taunt does is it forces the opponent to only use attacking moves. Sounds a bit weird, like why would you want your opponent only to use attacking moves, but if they're constantly using like status moves or setup moves, then it can be useful to restrict them to only attacking moves. Stops them, like, I don't know, if they're spamming Thunder Wave or Hypnosis or Sword Stance or Tail Whip or anything, you know. It's pretty helpful if used correctly. Okay, now you want to be very careful about where you go here. I think I might have gone the wrong way. I'm gonna get this. Hang on. Try this, then this. Yes, we're getting somewhere. Now, this isn't the way you're supposed to go, but I'm gonna go this way because item. Super potion. Okay, now let's continue on our way. Here. Now you want to take the top one. Perfect. Made it. Now there's an elevator here, but you can't really do anything because it appears to need a key. So we'll go here. And grunts. Mini grunts. Free hyper potion. I like items. But anyway, grunts. Intruder alert, intruder alert, exterminate, exterminate. Oh. Went a little Doctor Who there for a second, but hey, there's never a wrong time to go Doctor Who, eh? So, what else did we see at E3? We got more Pokemon Omega Ruby / Alpha Sapphire news, which was very nice. Well, we learned about Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre, which ought to be pretty damn awesome. You know, they look pretty cool. It seems they're probably going to be, like, big in terms of the story and stuff, and I think it's going to be pretty nice. And of course, we learned about the Hoenn Starter Megas, although thanks to Koro leaks, we already knew about those. But still, Mega Sceptile, Mega Swampert, I like. I mean, Mega Sceptile gets a dragon subtype. You know what that means? Grass Dragon. It finally happened. Now all we need is Bug Dragon, and my dreams will come true. Okay, maybe not, but still, Bug Dragon, that'd be pretty awesome typing, eh? Who else wants to see that? I know I do. Periods of silence. They're effective. Yes. Well, there's not really, much to talk about in terms of the gameplay. We're just going through the rocket base, annihilating grunts left, right, and center. That's really what we're doing. And then recently, Mega Sableye was also announced, where like the gem on its chest grows to a huge size, and it's just like, I'm using this as a shield. I'm using this as a shield. Shield, 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 baby. I don't know, I've always liked Sableye, so it's nice to see it get a Mega. Ooh, Millennium is about to level up. Yippee. Yes, I'm aware I could have used rare candies to level up Millennium, because I do have like 4 of those. But come on. Just nah. I like to do it the right way. The honorable way. And no, that does not involve Wii boxing. Natural selection at work. I weep for humanity. Don't worry, Sheldon, I do too. But, in the meantime, we beat this Team Rocket Grunt. Well, now, we need to get one of our antidotes out. Stat. For Kiwano. I'll also get a super potion up in here. Nice. And finally, we'll take that item from Meowth. A cherry berry. Oh, that's pretty good. I do like those. Now there's a second grunt. Why did you come here? Well, I have to, or else I can't advance the game. Because, I kind of need this. I kind of need what you give me here. Also, you're an evil criminal organization. I kind of got to take you down. So I hope we're all good on that. Alright. Dang, this Raticate's not messing around. That's a Rattata. This Rattata's serious. So, I got a job to do, and now I'm not gonna rest until I do it. I accept your premise. Now please let's go. I'm not leaving until I'm done. Oh. If you have time to lean, you have time to clean. Oh, what the hell? Oh, jeez. But low battery. Oh, well. I'm at 18 minutes. I should probably consider stopping the episode soon. I had a pretty good feeling I wasn't going to get through the entire Rocket Fortress in one video. I was probably going to take at least 2. I'd like it to take only 2, so we'll see how... We'll go for a little bit longer. We'll see how we go. Oh, I like that level up. I like that level up. Yeah, I know. It would probably be a bit shorter if we didn't have to keep switch training. And yes, I realize that maybe I should have just leveled Vulpix up off screen, but hey, Vulpix is adorable. Don't you just love seeing it? Hey, you can never see too much of Vulpix. And besides, trainers are just a much quicker way than wild Pokemon. I mean, come on. No, not Pokemon again. I need to learn how to menu. Please. You think your tackle faces me? I'm a Jolteon! Or Kiwano is the Jolteon. I'm just a Persian pushing the buttons. Yes, I'm a Persian. I'm a Persian. Not a Persian. I got nothing against Persians. But... Oh, jeez, this commentary is pretty bad. Dear Lord. Let's just Let's just beat this rocket grunt and be on our way before my commentary turns into a bunch of random babbling. Well, that's all we can do there, so that's pretty useless, but let's go forth. Hello? We got word from upstairs that you were coming. Wow. Information communicates fast. They probably got like those kinds of little walkie-talkies. They're like, intruder alert. Battler with your Pokemon. If you lose, don't do anything. Seems like a pretty legitimate strategy. Here's how it works. I order the food, you cook the food, then the customer gets the food. We do that for 40 years, and then we die. Seems like a pretty good deal to me. What do you say? I think it's a pretty good deal, Squidward. Well, that's if you work in like a fast food restaurant. Not me, though. I work in a supermarket. Well, what do I do in the supermarket? Stack shelves. That's all I do. Oh well, it's easy. And it's minimal customer interaction, because, you know, sometimes I don't work well with people. You know, not that I have anything against people. It's just, you know, I'm not very good at conversation, like I stated in an earlier episode. So it's a case of, yeah. Of course, when it comes to a supermarket, you can't really help, you know. People are going to talk to you, because, you know, it's a very people-friendly environment, a supermarket is. TM21, frustration. That's a move. It's pretty much the opposite of return. Frustration will do more damage the less your Pokemon likes you. So unless you can find a consistent way to keep your Pokemon's happiness down, it's probably not a good idea. But hey. Here's a rare candy. Now you gotta make our way through here. I think I remember you gotta do this, and then this, like a genius. You can skip that guy, but you know me. Stop meddling in Team Rocket's affairs, or else. Or else what? I don't know. I never thought I'd get this far. Well then, allow me to suggest your next move. What about 23 minutes? Perhaps I should end the episode after this. Not sure. Like, it depends on how much we have left to go. You know? You know, yeah, you know, yeah, yep, you know. Jeez, this episode probably hasn't been very, you know, this is probably not one of my better episodes, but, you know, if we're just going through the rocket base, fighting all these grunts, it's something we gotta do, and we do have to do this. So, you know, it's just a case of, let's just do it, let's get it over with, and then, you know, we can move on to other things. Hey, like my quick attack! Yeah! Lower my speed 2 stages? Screw that. I have priority. This episode could probably be a bit shorter if I wasn't switching in Millennium all the time. Don't worry, Millennium's almost at level 29, so... You know, she's almost there. So Shockwave is drowsy. It's a tough little drowsy, are ya? Well, not tough enough, that's what I say. Okie dokie. Now here we have the black glasses. This will boost the power of dark type moves. So if you have any dark type moves, it might be worth popping on those black glasses. Now I think I will pick this up because it is a TM49. It is a Snatch. What Snatch does is it you use Snatch and it'll basically say you're waiting for your foe to make a move. If your foe uses like a status move, then you will actually snatch that move and use it before your foe does. You know, so if they use like, I don't know, Sword Stance, you'll actually get the benefits of Sword Stance because you use Snatch. So yeah, you'll like sort of steal their move, but it only works for like status moves, and maybe status inducing or stat boosting moves. It doesn't work for attacking moves, I know that much. So that's basically the gist of Snatch. And this will be the last guy I fight in the episode because he has something we want. Because he's asking, who has the lift key? Gee, I wonder. So yes, we'll fight this guy, and then we'll end off the episode, and we'll finish off the rocket hideout in the next one. Don't you sludge me! I got better things to... Oh. I got better things to do than to sit here and just, you know, intercept your sludge, okay? Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'll just go into spikes. My aim's at below HP. I'll heal myself in between episodes as well. So we'll just use a slash. This will be about what stand a chance. And Spike should get a level off this. Yay! I'm sorry, not spikes. Spikes! Gotta remember that. Also, +4 speed, I like. And Spikes is trying to learn Swift. I'm gonna say no, it's got some good moves already. But Swift is basically just like a normal type move. 60 base power, 60 base power, 20 PP, it can't miss. Can't miss. Oh no, I dropped the lift key. Oh, well there you go. Just makes no attempt to pick it up. Just, I dropped the lift key. You're done. And that is that. Now, we can actually take the lift. Which we kind of need to. But that is going to happen in the next episode. So, thank you very, very much for watching. I've been RedSkull1000. And next time on Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green, if I can do things right, we are going to keep exploring the Rocket Hideout because we are not done here. No, 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 not in the slightest. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.